Hello everyone, now we're going to talk about the Dungao. So, Dungao is a tradition in Ilocano culture where laments are sung at the funerals to mourn the passing of the deceased. The Dungao poems speak of the goodness of the person who died and help ease the pain of loss. During wakes, the Dungao songs start with one person and build to a chorus of synchronized voices including the men and women, crying out in grief through the discordant and melodic dirges. So, during the Dungao practices during the Spanish period in the Philippines, given the nature of the Dungao as a traditional Ilocano funerary chant. So it's highly likely that this practice continued throughout the colonial era, although it might not have been extensively recorded by the Spanish chronicles who primarily focus on religious conversion and administrative matters. However, some sources suggest that the Dungao could have been subtly integrated into the local Christian practices with elements of mourning and remembrance adapted to Catholic beliefs. So, ang Dungao ay isang matagal na tradisyon sa kulturang Ilocano. Ang Dungao ay isang awit o panaghoy sa bilang pagdadalamhati sa pumanaw o sa yumao. So, paano nga ba isinasagawa ang Dungao? Karaniwan, sinisimulan ito ng isang tao. Sunod ay sabay-sabay na silang lahat para iparating yung kabutihan ng yumao o pag-express ng kanilang lungkot. So, kahit yung Dungao ay paiyak or kahit magulo o parang may halong sigaw at pag-iyak, may tono pa rin ito na nagsasama-sama sa tinig ng mga nagluluksa. So, nagpatuloy naman ang Dungao kahit sa panahon ng Espanyol, pero hindi ito masyadong nabanggit sa mga tala ng Fraile kasi mas nag-focus sila sa pagpapalaganap ng Katolisismo at pagpapalaganap ng kolonya. Pero hindi ibig sabihin ay nawala na ang practice na Dungao. So, posibleng isinama ito sa Katolikong libeng, like halimbawa isinasagawa ang Dungao pero sinasabayan ito ng dasal o kaya misa and rosaryo. So, marami pa rin naman ang gumagawa ng practice na Dungao sa kultura ng mga Ilocano, pero hindi kagaya nung sa atin na pag may libing ay ang ginagawa na lamang ay eulogy o kaya ay misa, ganun.
Awit. Awit is a long narrative poem with a romantic theme, often featuring hero and heroine. Usually, in complicated love story, it characterized by melodic and rhythmic quality, with a 7 syllables line and regular rhyme scheme. The example of awit is Florante and Laura by Francisco Baltasar, or also known as Balagtas. It is a famous example of awit. It tells the tale of love, betrayal, and political intrigue.
Corridor. Similar to Awit but with a more dramatic and heroic theme often centered around historical or legendary figures. The corrido usually has a faster pace and a more direct style using a similar 7-syllable line and rhyme scheme. Corrido. Ibong Adarna is a popular example of a corrido. It's folktale about magical bird and it quest for healing. Ang corrido daw po ay isang uri ng tula o awiting Pilipino na nagsasabi ng isang kwentong kabayanihan, kadalasan tungkol sa malamat o makasaysayang mga tauhan. May mas mabilis na takbo at direktang wika sumusunod sa 7 pantig na linya at rhyme scheme. Isipin mo ito bilang isang epikong tula o balagtasan ng Pilipino. At gaya na nabanggit, ang Ibong Adarna ay isang kilalang halimbawa ng isang korido na naglalahad ng mahiwagang kwento ng isang ibong may kapangyarihang magpagaling.